What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Yap. It's your boy Bookit with Trent. Hope everybody had a great week of gambling. I sure as hell had myself a pretty solid weekend. First off, want to start by saying hope everybody is safe from the hurricane that was occurring this past weekend. That shit looked insane, so hope everybody was able to stay safe during that difficult time. Hopefully that is over with, I think. But regardless, this weekend was a great weekend for sports, especially for football. We got MLB playoffs. We're going to talk about what happened on Saturday, Sunday, MLB playoffs, and some Monday Night Football whales, and a little Q&A from Twitter for this Monday episode of the Yap. Appreciate you guys joining me. So grab your Yappuccinos and let's talk about some shit. What a weekend, though. We went up on the books. We love that. Love that. Super rare W's. I was actually on one this weekend, not going to lie. Starting with Saturday, I full swept. A full Saturday sweep is so hard to come by for me. I was on the right side of so much fluke shit, dude. It was insane. Starting with the game I went to, the Cotton Bowl with Lauren and Rav, Texas versus Oklahoma. I'm not going to lie. Right out of the gates, minus 17 looked like an absolute rat shit wager. First off, the whole fair gimmick at the Cotton Bowl, I think it's time to pull the cord on that shit, man. Can we just have the game at Jerry's World or something? I hate going to that place. It takes forever to get there. It takes even longer to get the fuck out of there. You have zero cell service the whole time. Might as well just chalk your whole cell. If you had any plans to fucking connect or hook up with anybody at the game, good fucking luck, because you have no service. You have to buy freaking fair tickets to buy anything, and the lines to get the fucking tickets to buy anything are wrapped around the fucking buildings, so you're really not gonna fucking do shit once you get there. It's just a whole shit show, and I'm kind of tired of it, so fuck the Cotton Bowl. But I understand why people love it. You know, the atmosphere, it feels just like classic football, and it's a lot of fun, but this wasn't very much of a game, except for the first couple of drives. Texas just looked flat as fuck. They couldn't get anything going. Quinn Ewers comes out, throws a pick, first drive of the game. I was literally trying to tweet out, I moved on from Texas after the first drive, and the tweet didn't even fucking send until like late in the fourth quarter when they were up by 30. So that made me look stupid, but thank God Texas was able to prevail, and their defense just shut them down. I know the coach for Texas said that this was like a D- effort for the team this week, and it kind of felt like it. Even though they covered minus 17, they won by 30 or something, they did not look good. They did not look like the number one team in the country. Surely they're going to have a fucking game plan going into next week against Georgia to clean some of that shit up. And yeah, I will be going to that fucking game too. The shit I do for Lauren, man. I'm going to all these goddamn Texas games with her. I hate the Longhorns. I went to TCU. I'm a diehard TCU fan. But, I mean, they suck dick this year. So I have to hop on another bandwagon. And thank God they at least respected my coin this time, because usually when I'm on Texas, they never fucking respect coin. So started the weekend off with a whale on Texas, and the coin came home. Let's fucking go. And then the late games, USC, Oregon, LSU, I was on all of those, and they all fucking smacked. USC probably should have won outright. Can't believe they blew that game. Cannot believe Oregon won that game outright. Ohio State absolutely fucking choked the bag there. But we'll take it. We'll absolutely take it. Right side of fluke shit, never happens. And LSU with a miracle fucking come from behind victory at home. I just had a feeling, because last year we were at Ole Miss at the same game, LSU Ole Miss. Ole Miss was the dog at home, and they ended up winning outright, and we hit that huge wager last year, and it was free. And then LSU takes on Ole Miss at home this past weekend, and I just figured this is where they get their lick back as plus chicken home dogs, and sure enough, I was right. Let's fucking go. However, I was at the game, the Cotton Bowl, sweating out the Guardians and Tigers game because I nuked under 6. And sure enough, I couldn't check any scores or anything because there's no service. But Tariq fucking Skyball, some dude came up and told me that he gave up a grand slam, and I was in cat piss. I was like, dude, first of all, how do you have cell service to be able to tell me that? And second of all, what is the score of the game? Did it go under? Sure enough, it had fucking 10 runs in it. So GG's. That was a horrible wager. But we also got the coin back from the cinema. I think this was on Friday, actually. Dodgers, Padres. I nuked the Dodgers, dude. I was so excited when the Padres fucking lost. I hate them. I'm glad they're in Cancun with the rest of the fucking league because they were talking way too much shit to then lose to the Dodgers and not even put up a fucking run in like 24 straight innings. So fuck the Padres. Let's go Dodgers. Big Dodgers guy. You guys know I have that World Series future. But that was basically Saturday in a nutshell. Had a great Saturday. Surely the momentum can go into Sunday. That was the plan. Except I put the Titans in the fucking surgical 6, dude. What am I doing, man? This was the week. There's always 1 or 2 weeks in the NFL where everything that's supposed to happen happens. All the squares grub. And this was the week, man. And I fucked up putting the Titans in it, dude. Every single favorite covered and won. Or not covered, I don't think, but won. The only one that didn't win, the rat piss fucking Tennessee Titans. Never again. Never fucking again, dude. I can't with this team. I can't with Will Levis. I like Will Levis. He's goated. We're homies from the fucking poker tournament. But I can't really talk shit on him because he's absolutely goated. But it's kind of his fault, dude. He fucking sucks. He fucking sucks. Low key. I'm not going to beat around the bush, dude. What am I fucking doing? This team will never be sharp. They're not good. They're favorites for I don't know what reason, dude. Joe Flacco always just finds a way to win games. I was wishing that Anthony Richardson was going to play and not Joe Flacco because I'm way more scared of Flacco. And when I heard that he was ruled out, I kind of just moved on from there, man. And of course, it was the only leg to fucking chalk it. And of course, it's the only favorite to lose outright on the fucking whole slate. God damn it, dude. I was really hoping to get out of the morning slate so I can go to the Cowboys game and be sweating out the surgical 6 there. But once the Titans lost, I said, fuck it, dude. I'm nuking the Lions, man. This has got to be a Lions legacy game where we really need Jared Goff to go the fuck off. But before I go to that Cowboys game, I just want to bitch about Calvin fucking Ridley, dude. I had 4 plays, 5,000 to win 50,000. If I'm putting you in the fucking slip for 5K, you better go out there and at least give me your best effort. You got 0 yards, Ridley. I had more yards, or I had just as many yards as fucking Ridley. The Dodgers scored more runs in the first inning than Ridley had fucking yards yesterday, dude. How do you have 0 yards in a full game? 6 targets, no catches. What the fuck, dude? Everything else in the lineup smacked. A.J. Brown doubled his line. Who else was in it? CD soared the fuck over. One more I forgot. Godwin doubled his line. What the fuck, dude? Everything was looking so great. I knew CD was going to be free as fuck after he chalked that. And sure enough, he was. Moose shit, dude. At what point am I going to actually come with 4 squares for a Nukenheimer that are going to all do their job? That's the 3rd time I've gone 3 or 4 for a 50K payout, dude. It's absolutely bullshit. I'm still so pissed at Calvin Ridley. A bagel? A fucking bagel. That's horrible, bro. Fuck the Titans. Never again. Fuck Ridley. Absolutely never will see my slips again. Just flat out disrespectful. It's one thing to hook or, miss by 30. To have a bagel, it's a fucking joke, Ridley. What the hell, man? I mean, that's my fault for putting a Titans player in an entry for 5,000. I have nobody to blame but myself, but it's really the Titans' fault, dude. They fucking suck. Moving on, we got legacies out of Jared Goff in that Cowboys game. What an absolute disgrace to the game of football the Cowboys were yesterday. Holy fuck, dude. That stadium was absolutely depleted. It was dead silent by halftime. It was, honestly, I felt really bad. Like, I wasn't even, chirping any fans or anything because I just felt like it's just it's a huge problem. They don't even know what the fucking problem is, and it's a huge problem in Dallas. But the fans were just absolutely defeated, man. And it wasn't even worth talking shit because this is an absolute massacre. You're down 45 to the fucking Lions at home. and they got offensive linemen lining up in the fucking slot. So disrespectful. I love that. Love that out of Dan Campbell yesterday because that was fucking hilarious. Penei Sewell almost had a touchdown. That was insane. Of course, there was a flag on the play, but I just love the disrespectful antics from the Lions. I know they wanted to beat the shit out of the Cowboys, especially after what happened last year. But, I mean, great game to be a Lions fan to go to. However, seeing Hutchinson go down right in front of us was absolutely tragic. That was horrible. It was like a 20-minute delay, and you know that shit's never good. I had no idea what actually happened on the field until I went on Twitter. Thankfully, they have cell service at the AT&T Stadium. Thank fuck. But, yeah, dude, that looked fucking horrible. That was like Kevin Ware type shit. And that sucks, dude. That's literally the captain of their defense. Surely they make a move. They should get Max Crosby. If they get Max Crosby, they might fuck around and win the whole thing, dude. But horrible, horrible injury. I feel bad for actual true Lions fans. They were absolutely devastated. Even being up 40, there were some Lions fans with their fucking face in their palms just absolutely devastated. Rightfully so, because Hutchinson's absolutely goated. And that was a horrific, horrific injury. So prayers up to him. Hopefully he gets well soon. Doubt he plays another snap for at least another fucking year and a half because that shit looked horrible. But regardless, Lions -3 was a fucking mega max. Mega max. And also I was sweating out longest field goal in that game for a fat entry. It was the Nerfy and the Dodgers-Padres game paired with the longest field goal in the Lions game. And sure enough, they kicked 2 field goals. I need over 48.5. They kicked 2 field goals from 48 yards. I'm literally drowning, dude. I'm like, no way this fucking happens to me, bro. Are you kidding? They're not going to get one. They're not going to get one. The Cowboys are down way too many points to be kicking field goals. And sure enough, Aubrey comes out and kicks a 52-yarder and bangs me home. So let's fucking go. And then after it took 2 hours to get home from the fucking stadium because that place is absolutely horrible to leave and get an Uber, I was sitting in the car. I'm like, dude, Bengals, Dodgers, how's that shit not hitting? And that shit tucked me in so nicely. So let's fucking go. Let's go. W Sunday, the bookie is not going to Aruba this week because he's paying me out fat. And that's what we strive to do every fucking weekend. So let's go. Cheers to that. Quick sip, quick rip. Quick sip and a quick rip. Damn, I still can't believe every fucking favorite won, and I somehow didn't hit a surgical 6. It's classic, bro. Quick rip, and then we're talking baseball. MLB, NL, and ALCS is finally here. W Guardians for finally taking down those scrappy Tigers, man. Low-key was getting tired of them shits. That lineup is just atrocious to watch. Thankfully, they did not move on because I did not want the Yankees to get the easiest path to the World Series of all time. So now the Yankees have to go through the Guardians, and the Guardians, man, I'm taking them to win this series. I don't know what the price is. I didn't look, but I will be betting on them to win this series against the Yankees. Fuck the Yankees. The Guardians' pitching is just too good, and finally their bats are starting to figure it out after not looking like they could hit a fucking beach ball for, you know, however many games they've played in the playoffs so far. They win every game by 2 runs, and the game goes under every fucking time. Thankfully, their bats are starting to heat up. Lane Thomas with a fucking grand slam to send them to the ALCS. Hopefully that gets the bats up and moving against the Yankees. But I just think their bullpen is way too fucking good. And hopefully their starters can come in and do the job like they did in the last series. So I will be taking the Guardians. And I will be backing Jose fucking Ramirez to make it to the World Series. Let's fucking go. And you know I'm on the Dodgers in the Mets series. Dodgers last night, they looked insane, almost too good, because I had the under 8 and they scored 9 and gave up 0 runs. And of course, Mookie fucking Betts has to come up when it doesn't matter with a clutch hit after doing fucking nothing for the last couple of games in the playoffs. Of course, he has to rope one with the bases loaded down the line to bring in 4 runs in the 8th inning. and the game goes over. Shout out fucking Alex Monahan for that fucking cake, bro. Appreciate it, man. But I put a rack on that. I was in fucking piss last night. But W Dodgers. Fuck it. We'll take a 9-0 Dodgers win. Dude, it does not get talked about enough about the fact the Dodgers have not given up a run in like 2.5 games. And wouldn't it be something if they just didn't let the Mets score a single run for the whole series? That would be fucking insane. And right now it's kind of looking like it. Got to give a tip of the cap to Flaherty last night. The Dodgers haven't had a pitcher pitch 7 innings in the postseason since like 2014, dude. I heard that stat last night. Insane. But that's how you win a World Series, is with your dogs, your gamers coming out and pitching gems. So hats off to the Dodgers bullpen and starting rotation. They're doing all this with like half their rotation too, which is insane. But let's go Dodgers, man. They have a day game today. I don't know if I'm going to be getting involved, but let's fucking go Dodgers. Love that shit. So I will be taking the Dodgers Guardians World Series, and you know I've got the Dodgers for a lot of coins, so let's fucking go. All right, let's talk about tonight's plays. Monday Night Football, we got Jets and Bills. Listen, dude, I just haven't seen shit from Perk Rogers and the Jets to be able to back them in any way financially. They're terrible. They're really bad. I know this is a system play. There's so many systems in this game. You got home divisional dog, which you should always bet on. You got a team who just fired their head coach, which you should always fucking bet on. But I'm fading both of those narratives because Perk Rogers and this Jets organization is fucking cursed. Am I confident in the Bills tonight? Not really. But I just have no reason to back Perk Rogers, dude. He doesn't respect coin. He sold the Surgical 6 multiple times. They just haven't shown me anything to be able to confidently put down a bet on them tonight. I know Mikey Over is going to be boots on ground for this game, sweating out the last leg of his Surgical 6 with Jets money line. And, I hope he has a great time at the game, respectfully. I'm on the Bills tonight, though. So, come on. Josh Allen. Is tonight the night the legacy run comes to an end for Josh Allen and his interception streak? I hope not, but it has to come at some point, dude. This guy hasn't thrown an interception in 5 straight weeks. It's unbelievable. And Stephen A., I chirped him on Twitter. He came back and chirped me saying, there's still a lot of fucking game left, bro. Brother, he's got 0 picks in 5 weeks. He ain't throwing 13 in how many fucking weeks are left? 11? If he does, I'll fucking cut my balls off and put them in a fucking blender. But he ain't throwing 13, let alone half that. Josh Allen has been protecting the ball so much this year, and I got to tip my cap to him, man. I was not expecting 0 picks coming week 6, dude. It's fucking insane. Speaking of Josh Allen, first touchdown scorer, Josh Allen, plus 800. I'm nuking it. Have a good feeling about it. Hopefully it's not James Cook, because it's always James Cook, but he's plus 400, and I don't fuck with that. We're going with Josh Allen to run it in tonight. I feel like he hasn't had a first TD score yet all year. It's got to come tonight. But speaking of Josh Allen, I would love to do a quick Goat Whale update first before we do this Twitter Q&A. Jared Goff, I asked for 300 passing yards against the Cowboys. He got me 315. What a goat. He's at 1,300 yards, and he's already had his bye week. So he's right on pace to get 4,000. It's going to be sweaty. Hopefully the Lions can go down in a couple of games. If that game was close yesterday, he would have had 500 passing yards, which is pain. He got pulled. He didn't play the 4th. Just imagine if it was like a 24-31 game, he might have had 600 passing yards, bro. But shout out the Cowboys for being so fucking rat shit. But I asked for 300. He got us 300. He's on pace. Jared Goff, you're goated. Josh Allen under picks, goated. Saquon Barkley rush yards. He's at the halfway mark. His line is 1,000 yards. He's at 500. His first rat shit game of the year, though, came yesterday against the Browns. What an absolute, just horrific product on the football field in Philadelphia yesterday between both teams. Philadelphia is fucking terrible. Honestly, kind of concerned. I expected them to be way better, and be way more dominant and have to go through Saquon way more. Yesterday was just an absolute abysmal performance from both teams in that game. And 47 yards from Saquon, not great, but thankfully we have a big cushion from his previous weeks. So Saquon, we're chilling. Didn't get a Jamar touchdown last night. Honestly, that's fine. I'll just take the Bengals win. They almost fucked around and lost that game. He's at 5 touchdowns. We only need 9, so we need 4 more on the rest of the year. Jamar Chase, fucking goated, which leaves me with one name left. Bijan fucking Robinson. Even though he went off yesterday for 100-plus yards rushing receiving, I think he's dead, dude. I really do. He's losing his job straight up to Algier. And it sucks because I should be excited about Bijan having a great game. Algier had an even better game. 125 yards rushing, more receiving yards than Bijan, more rushing yards than Bijan, more carries than Bijan. And I'm super concerned about the fact that there's not enough carries to get 1,500 yards between Algier and Bijan. And this is not what I planned for, dude. I did not plan for Algier to squeak in as the top RB on this fucking team. But when I saw yesterday he had more carries than fucking Bijan, I'm like, dude, this is making me sick. Bijan's out here grubbing, and they're still giving the ball to Algier, who's also fucking grubbing. It's tough, dude. It's tough. The line's way too high for him to have to get, to be able to get this. And it sucks because the goat whale looks fucking incredible, and Bijan is holding us back. It's holding us back. But you should be happy. You got 100-plus yards. Shit's fucking dead, dude. Shit's dead. I'm pissed, bro. Like, I'm not, like, rooting for Algier to, like, get an injury, but, like, fuck. But the goat whale lives to see another day. At least we're at the table, man. That's all I fucking asked for, was to be at the table. All right, with that being said, let's get a quick Q&A going and wrap this schnoz up. Let's open Twitter here and answer some of your guys' questions. Some W questions this morning. All right. Parlay Safari on Twitter asks, the Sacramento Kings are only minus 145 to make the playoffs. Thoughts? Second question, what food are you feeding Manny? Bro is looking good. Hope all is well. W Safari for tuning in, asking the question. The Kings to make the playoffs, I mean, I kind of like that. Minus 145, I would lay that juice. I feel like they're a good squad. They just got DeMar DeRozan, right? Didn't they? Right? Yeah, the Kings got DeRozan. I don't really know what that does for them in terms of getting better, but can't make you any worse. DeMar's fucking goated. And, you know, I love De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis. So I would say to make the playoffs, probably a good wager. Let's go Safari. And I'm feeding Manny Farmer's Dog. Just going Farmer's Dog with Manny. Manny's fucking goated. Which NBA team is going to suck this year and people won't see it coming? From Calling Our Shot. Great question. What team is going to suck this year and people won't see it coming? Huh. I kind of feel like the T-Wolves. The T-Wolves or the Knicks. I feel like the Knicks are going to suck. Everybody's already betting on them to fucking win the title. I bet. You know there's always some shit that goes down in New York. Shit hits the fan. I feel like they just formed a super team. Shit's going to hit the fan early. Everybody's going to jump ship. I already feel it. The Fade account, the Trent Fade account has a question. Will you ever lose another bet? I'm in piss. I mean, I had a pretty legacy weekend, but you know the cold streak is fucking coming. Is today the day Josh Allen throws an interception? If so, who will pick it off? Good question. Primetime sports plays with a picture of John Pork. Yes, Josh Allen's probably throwing a pick tonight, bro. It's probably happening. Rumor has it he loves to throw him against the Jets, so I wouldn't be shocked. All right, let's answer a couple more here. Tell us your best and worst experience in person for a game. You can factor in the stadium atmosphere, bets you had, outcome of the game, etc. Best performance or best atmosphere, I mean, it's kind of biased, but that TCU-Michigan game was fucking insane in Arizona, dude. I mean, the vibes, the atmosphere, the upset, everything about it was insane. The worst experience would probably be the week after that. where TCU lost by 70 points in the national championship. That was fucking horrible. The worst experience of all time. It was raining somehow in SoFi, which I thought was a fucking dome. Everything about it was fucking terrible. Someone said, why did you play Ridley for 5K knowing damn well you can't put head on pillow when he's fucking puts up a bagel? Yeah, I didn't sleep much last night thinking about it, bro. Absolutely not a player worthy of 5 racks. You know, the other 3 guys absolutely were. Godwin, CD, and A.J. Brown, so worthy of a fucking 5K whale. Ridley, what the fuck am I doing, man? Was way too sharp, way too cute. Disgusting. What do you enjoy more, a Cowboys embarrassment or hitting a surge 6? As fun as it was watching Cowboys fans drowning in fucking raccoon piss last night, I would way rather hit a surge 6, bro. So pissed. Low key, if Mikey Overs hits a fucking surge 6 before me, dude, I'm jumping in the pool butt naked on the yacht. I'm that pissed. When will you retire? Hopefully soon. Probably not. Definitely not. Last one. How big are your titties? All right, I'm done. That's where we wrap it up. All right, Yap Sesh, folks. Hope you guys had a great week of gambling. Let's start the week off with a winner with Bills today, and let's make some coin going into the rest of the week. We got playoffs, we got hockey, we got football. Let's finish strong. Let's have a hell of a week. Appreciate you tuning into the Yap. Be sure to tune into all of our live shows on Twitch. The Bookit channel is Bookit Sports on Twitch. We got the TMA show with Mikey Overs in the mornings, BTL with the Sharps, and the Surgical Stream hosted by your boy. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Best of luck on all your shit wagers this week. Let's muck some clam and make some coin. We'll be fucking. Peace.